the elderly woman was surprised to find her daughter-in-law had removed the wedding ring she had worn for 7 years. Normally, her daughter-in-law carefully maintained the ring, even if she lost other things. The ring had never been misplaced. The elderly woman became suspicious, thinking there might have been some conflict between them. But what she didn't know was that their issues were much more than just a simple argument. It turned out that the woman had once been a brilliant programmer, and by chance, she fell deeply in love with a man, but she never dared approach him, only watching him from a distance. Until one day, while working at a hotel, she was drugged and pulled into a room by the man. This led to their first real interaction. In the end, the man felt responsible and married her, but he always believed that everything was part of her carefully planned trap. For 7 years, he never showed any affection for her, even though she had given up her career to have their lovely daughter. He ignored her completely. Later, the man took their daughter abroad to pursue a relationship with a scheming woman. On the woman's birthday, she decided to try once more to salvage her marriage, so she traveled abroad to find her husband and daughter, hoping to spend the special day together. When she saw her daughter making a birthday gift, she thought her daughter remembered her birthday, but her daughter said that it was soon going to be the scheming woman's birthday, and they had prepared it together. The woman's heart broke hearing those words. After finishing the gift, her daughter hurried off to celebrate the scheming woman's birthday with her father. Left alone, the woman went to a restaurant to celebrate her birthday, only to unexpectedly run into her husband with their daughter and the scheming woman, all enjoying themselves together. At that moment, the daughter even complained that her mom's sudden return nearly ruined their celebration plans. The man didn't even argue. To her further pain, the daughter wished that the scheming woman would become her mother. In that instant, the woman's heart completely shattered. She decided to fulfill her daughter's wish. At home, she signed the divorce papers and handed the documents to the maid. Then, she flew back to her home country. When the father and daughter returned, the maid handed the documents to the man and told him that the woman had already gone back. The daughter was thrilled because now she could stay with the scheming woman. Meanwhile, the man was about to open the envelope, but a call from the scheming woman interrupted him. He carelessly tossed the papers on the floor. At the same time, the woman, now back in her home country, was packing her belongings. She realized she had spent all her energy on her husband and daughter without having anything for herself. She had always believed that if she worked hard enough, her husband would eventually return to her, but reality didn't unfold as she had hoped. After packing up her things, her alarm suddenly went off. It was the daily reminder to call her daughter. When she first went abroad, her daughter had been so dependent on her, but as time passed, her daughter became increasingly distant. Now, she decided to let go. She turned off the alarm and left the house with her suitcase. Back on the other side, the man saw that the time for his daily call with his daughter had passed and felt a bit anxious, so he asked the maid to call her and found out that she had already moved out. He assumed she was just on a business trip and didn't think much of it. At that moment, the daughter was eager to meet the scheming woman, so the man quickly took her out. Unbeknownst to him, the woman had already submitted her resignation.